Hey guys, it's your boy OG Raids here, back for another video. Today guys, we have a little bit of a crate opening before I get into a story that I have to do. We are back on Void Nation, by the way. As you can see, I have almost $4 million. I'm going to explain that once I get into the story that I have to tell you guys. As you can see, my faction is Wilderness, so I'm not in a faction at the moment, and that's kind of what the story is a little bit about. But before we get into that, guys, I have 18 voting crate keys and 9 money crate keys. As you guys saw last time, I did pretty fantastic with the money crate keys last time. So let's open these first. We begin with 5K, 2K, 40K. Now that is the best one you can get. That's a 4% chance. 1,000, 10K. 15K, another 15K, 2,000, 8,000. So yeah, we got a decent amount of money there. Not necessarily going to help out my cash stack, but definitely will help a little bit. Let's begin with our voting crates. We have 18 of them. The $10 kit, protection 1 set, 5K. What did I get that time? That one not work or something? 10K. Are some of these not working? Oh, I got 32 TNT. Another 32 TNT. 32 obsidian. 2 god apples. Oh, I don't have any god apples actually. Another hero kit. I'm gonna go drop this off real quick, and then we'll continue. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, I have a long story to kind of explain to you guys. It's not the best situation I could really be in, but I guess I have to go through it, and I don't know, it's pretty interesting. I've never had this kind of happen to me before, so it's kind of all new experiences. But let's continue. We got 1K, another 1K, 32 obsidian, another $10 kit, another $10 kit, 32 TNT, and the $40. Oh, I gotta pick this up. $40 kit. Nice. So, yeah, let's start with the story. Like I said, I was in the faction Not Bad in last video, and we had that base going, and every night I would AFK there, and you know, I'm not really expecting to sell everything, but when I got on in the morning after AFKing, I would sell it, and then I would go to school. But I ended up AFKing for the nights that I've been in the faction, and it wasn't really too big of a deal. I mean, I let them sell it whenever they wanted to. I didn't really mind. It was their kind of them starting off, but you know, I wanted a little bit of money so I could get started as well. And then I just kept adding spawners whenever I got money onto it. So, not yesterday, but the day before, I told the owner that we were low on power, and we were really low on power. I think we had 43 power claimed, and then we actually had 47. So that is 3 power difference, and when you die, you lose 4 power on the server. So at night, I told him right before I got off, hey dude, we're low on power, make sure you unclaim some land. Like, we didn't have land claimed that it was onto our base. We had some other place that I don't even know of, because they never told me where they claimed. But that ended up happening, so I didn't really know what to do. So where am I at? Okay, so yeah, we were low on power, and I logged off, and my alt was on all night, and when I got back on after school, I saw that my alt was killed. I was like, whoa, what happened? And our F-home was set at the faction base, so whoever killed me was able to kill me multiple times, because it just kept respawning. And one of the mods I have on is auto respawn. So when that, I guess I was up to negative 10 power when I got back on, and when I got on again, because our faction base was there, our whole base was unclaimed. Like, I had no idea what was going on. The whole base was unclaimed. All the spawners were gone. We had 13 IGs and like 16 creeper spawners, and they were all gone. So I was flipping crap, and I messaged them immediately that our base was raided, we got incited or something. I had no idea what necessarily happened. So then I left the faction on both accounts because our base was overclaimed. And when they finally messaged me, they were like, "You incited us," and I was like, "Why are you guys even assuming I messaged you guys telling you guys we were raided? I wasn't even on at the time, besides my alt, and my account was on." And so throughout all this, they thought I incited. I had a long conversation with both of them, and they came to the conclusion that I honestly did. And that wasn't true at all. So the reason I have 4 mil is, this is the whole other side of the story now. Not the other side, but the rest of the story. When I was in the base, I came back to the base, and they were there, the other 2 guys. And since they thought I incited them, they tried to kill me multiple times. I had a conversation with them again. They insulted me, saying my YouTube was not going to go anywhere. And it was pretty demoralizing having, like, you know, motivation to do a YouTube channel and then just someone saying you're not going to get anywhere. Not that I'm expecting to get anywhere, but it's always fun to just have these little YouTube videos that I get to do every day or every so many days a week. It's gonna be fun, and I really enjoy making videos so other people can enjoy my content, and maybe I'll make them happy or smile once in a great while. But so yeah, that was pretty ridiculous, very immature by them, and for them to think that I incited is really weird. I've never been accused for inciting before, nor have I ever incited a faction, because there's never been a reason to. Let me explain this to you guys a little bit. If I join your faction, or someone's faction, there is absolutely no reason for me to incite you at all, especially because factions really begin to trust me like instantly, because oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm not like gonna do anything, which is true, I'm not gonna do anything, and that's why it's kind of ridiculous for me to be accused. There's no reason for me to, because I can just kind of join any faction I really necessarily want to, unless if they have a grudge against me or something. And even if I do join a faction, I say, hey, before you invite me to the base, don't you want me to be in the faction for a little bit so you get to trust me or whatnot? And they're like, no man, just come on, or things of that sort. And that's what they actually did. They trust me instantly because, you know, I'm a YouTuber and there's no reason for me to incite. If I wanted to incite you, then I would just incite every faction, which is just no point at all. Because then you feel bad and then you're factionless for the rest of the map. And you get a reputation of absolute crap. So yes, I did not incite them at all. There was no evidence them having to incite me or me inciting them. But here's the rest of the whole thing, how I have so much money. So when I was inside the base, they logged off, they were pissed, things of that sort, and it was just, they were just so mad. They thought I incited and they just wouldn't talk to me or whatever. And then my friend Irobars, who is a close friend of mine, I told him that I didn't incite, and they were trying to persuade Bars to think that I incited them. So they were trying to get Bars not to be my friend anymore. So that all happened. I'm sorry this is such a long video. It's gonna take me a little while to edit, but I'm just trying to explain this to you guys and I guess let you understand a little bit more on why the faction is gone, why I left my faction actually, not why is it gone. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I was inside the base, and the guy that killed me I think was the guy that was actually killing me, was iiorchid, and I can't find his name. Like, I did /scene iiorchid and I can't find it. I don't know if I'm spelling it wrong or something, but that's the name I remember. If you see a Minecraft name, obviously you could forget or something. or it's just weird spelling, because you know how some kids, they'll have uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. It's really hard to read. So he logged on, and he was naked inside the base. Naked means no armor, if you guys didn't know. So I killed him, and he had the spawners on him. All 13 IGs and 16 creeper. I was flipping out. I was in the call with Ira Bars at the same time. He was playing League of Legends or something, and I was flipping. If I had a reaction, it would have been hilarious to play. But so yeah, I got all the IGs. I was flipping. I TP'd as soon as I could out of there. I got everything out. And here's another thing. I shared my screens with the guys that thought I incited them, and they checked my ender chest, my PV, my everything, my whole vault. I showed them everything, all my chests, everything, because I have a little that private vault that I have. I showed them everything, and they still didn't believe me, and they said, "Oh, you have another alt." And I showed them all my stuff on my alt, LRQ, which is my alt, and there was nothing on there at all. He was probably like, he was like, you probably have another alt with stuff on it too. And 5 seconds later, I was like, here's my launcher, and you know how you can switch accounts if you have an alt. It'll show all your accounts that you've logged into with I don't know how long, but it only showed my account, OG Raids, and LRQ, and they still didn't believe me. So then, after I got all the IGs back and the creeper spawners back, I messaged them. I said, I got the creeper spawners, the IGs back, and then I invited them to the call, and they still thought I incited. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this. And then later on in the day, now they're trying to be like today, for example, because this all happened yesterday. And they're like, they want to be nice to me now. They're asking me if they could have the IGs back. I'm flat out saying no, just because the reason of the immaturity that they treated me. Even earlier today, I was playing, and Poostainer, which is the leader of the faction that think I incited, just messaging in chat, OG Raids is an insider, GG, you're a nerd, stuff like that. And it's ridiculous. How immature are you to just call me names? And it's really, really stupid. And then they messaged me saying I'm sorry, and I just left the call. There's no reason to tell me you're sorry just so you can get a couple spawners off of me and then just act like everything's okay, or try to trick me or scam me in some type of way, which I don't want to get involved in at all, and lose all the spawners. So I'm gonna go show you the spawners that we have in the little grinder that I got now. Like I have 4 mil, and I have my alt here, LRQ, just AFKing, and it's just collecting so much iron. I think it produces like a dub of iron per 10 minutes, so it's pretty nice. And there's the IGs. This is gonna get a lot bigger soon. I'm saving up to like 5 mil, and then I'm gonna start buying 8 more IGs because just in case if this gets raided, we have an extra backup plan, which the other faction never did, which was pretty not smart. And we only had 2 walls on the base. It was so, there's just, it could have been protected so much better. I mean, it's so, like, I was sad. I was genuinely sad, and then now they thinking I was inside. It was just a big mess. But yes, I'm going to be continue playing on the server. Even if this does get raided, I'm gonna play on here either way. Because I really enjoy the server. It might not have a good amount of people. I know a lot of you guys have came on here and said hi and stuff like that. I like the owner, he's a YouTuber. We're probably gonna do a collaboration soon on here, doing a PvP video or something. It'll be pretty nice. Or a raid or something like that. It'll be fun. So yeah guys, that's all I really gotta say. Sorry for the long video. I know it was so long. I think this is a 15-minute video. But yeah guys, I'm sorry for this long story. If you don't want to listen to it, I totally understood. But yeah guys, that's about it. And I'll probably, the next video on the server will probably be a raid or a PvP video, just straight up raid and PvP. I'll be looking for raids today, and hopefully I'll get a video out soon. And then also watch out for my SMP series coming out soon. It's going to be a ton of fun with all the other YouTubers, and you guys will be so hyped for that, and it'll just be a ton of fun. Some of you guys can even come play with me if you want. So yeah guys, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening, and yeah guys, have a nice day. Peace.